Welcome back to YuGiOh Master Duel. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. All of us, every single YuGiOh player in this world, knows the pain of your opponent taking what it feels like 25 minutes. Slow playing, stun decks that just take absolutely forever. Stardust Synchron, Fallen of Albaz with the Bestials. Literally every single deck that involves Vanadium or Visa Starfrost. Seriously, Konami, stop making the Visas cards good. Just stop it. Just stop doing that. But Master Duel thought of a way to solve that by releasing an event that gave turn timers 30 seconds total. Then upon completing your turn, it would reset back to 30. I thought, I like my Renegade Guardian deck. It's a combo deck. It's pretty dang short. Really easy to play off with, and I actually can just end on some powerful cards even if I can't get my full combo out. What can I do with this deck in 30 seconds? That is what I thought to myself. I know you guys are probably tired of seeing me play branded Gate Guardian. I'm not tired of playing it. I love this deck. I legitimately adore this deck. This deck is so much fun to me. I love playing the branded Gate Guardian cards. I love Fallen of Albaz and Ecclesia, and I love the Gate Guardian cards. They're all so amazing and well designed visually. Like, the arts of them are amazing. I would play this deck in real life, except Magician Souls is fucking expensive. Can it be reprinted as a common? Oh wait, it did! As an EU print, therefore unplayable in the TCG. What the fuck, Konami? Actually, I think it was like Asian English. I think that's what it was called. I don't actually recall what the specific card typing was called. It wasn't EU print, it was something else. But with that being said, I have these 3 replays for you of my 3 duels within this event. I actually just won all 3 because I'm just a little bit better, you know? It's a little bit fine. And let's go watch these replays, and I'll show you just how good I am. Yes, Imperm is in this deck. Bestials are in this game. I want very few Bestial targets, if possible. It is extremely fucking annoying to have to get my Effect Veiler that I use on them to just immediately be sent to the graveyard and then have a Bestial full combo off of me using a fucking effect negation. I'm tired of it. There's 1 Imperm in this deck. I'm never running more than 1 Imperm, and I'm never putting Imperm in a different deck other than this one. Fuck Infinite Impermanence. Fuck Bestials. I hate the Bestials, man. Ooh, baby! Let's see what we draw. That's not a bad starting hand. If I was going second, this would be a really fucking good starting hand because I would set the Fallen of Albaz, and then I would just take whatever's on their field if they're using dragons or something like that, or I could normal him, then I could discard double attack, and then it gives me an add, then I can use this to add 1, then I have my field spell. So that basically just negates. It's like goes through like 3 negates right there. And this can add, this can add, this can, or these 2 can set. So it's a pretty damn good card right there. Main phase, activate Shadow Ghoul to add 1, see if we can bait out an Ash Blossom. Hopefully no Duel and Lockbird here. Labyrinth Wall Shadow, activate. We are going to set our Sangha or our Kazugen, effect to set the Suijin, banish the 2 to go into Gate Guardian, Wind and Water, set the double attack, Wind and Thunder. So we have 2 Spell and Trap negates. Pretty worthwhile in this event, to be honest, because if people are running Sun decks, which a lot of people decided to do, they decided to just set 5 shit and Chain Energy like this. And so I was like, that's fine, activate Chain Energy. Lord of the Heavenly Prison. Well, I can't just for the back row here. That's fine, I suppose. Draw for turn. Max C. Well, if he activates a trap, that's fine. Effective Heavy Tank to set the Suijin. Effective this to set this. Then replace the Wall Shadow. Oh no, I paid 500. Effect. We're going to use it to set the Kazugen from Banish. Banish all 3. Go into Gate Guardians combined. Battle phase. Tiki Curse to special summon itself. Like I said, people were playing Burn and then this kind of deck where they would just have a bunch of special summon monsters, but you couldn't for the spell and traps because of this card back here. This was a weirdly popular strategy in this event, so was Numeron OTKing people. You guys are fucking lame. Come up with something creative and clever, you losers. Anyways, negate, that's fine. What they should have done is on this, after that, they could have activated this one over here, which also is trying to special summon itself, but who cares? They're going to special summon Lord of Heavenly Prison. Such a cool animation, such an annoying card. Set Zone of the Spirit. Effective to back row, double attack Wind and Thunder to destroy Heavenly Prison. Attack with Heavy Tank. And then attack with Wind and Water. Effective Zoma to special. Negate the effect. Congratulations, your spell and trap zones are locked, you fuckboy. I bet you feel real good about yourself now. Bonk! Well, they will be locked because this is also Zone of the Spirit. Did I not attack with Gate Guardians combined? I thought I fucking did. Damn. The stun decks were not interesting, but I also was playing Gate Guardians of Wind and Water, so I just passed straight through them. I actually saw quite a lot of people playing a bunch of different variations of decks. Like, I saw people playing, like, Dice and Cup. Dice Jar, that's what it's called, sorry. Dice Jar and, like, Coin Toss decks, and, like, that shit was cool. Seeing people play stuff like that was honestly just a good fucking time. The Aluber effect gets negated by the Imperm. That's unfortunate. Activate to add 1. Don't get ashed. Oh, I didn't get ashed. No Drone Lockbird? Doesn't matter anyways. Activate. We're going to use the effect to set the Suijin. Set the card destruction just so plus won't make you think, oh, maybe he's got something. It's not. There's nothing there. Normal Harpy's Hunting Ground, or activate Harpy's Hunting Ground and set 1 card. Well, shit. This is a really good out to Gate Guardian stuff. Main phase, normal summon. Imperm. Alright, sure. Effect, we'll set the Kazejin and banish the 2 to go into Wind and Water. I'm not trying to get with Harpy's Featherstorm, so Wind and Water is kind of necessary here, because they might have some nonsense. Set these, and now turn 3 branded openings on the field. If it leaves the field by like Destruction effect, then we're good there, because that'll protect the fusion monster. Set Monster Reborn targeting Shadow Ghoul. I don't know what the fuck this person was doing. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really don't know what they were doing. And yeah, before we actually go into this duel, I really want to say I lucked out with my duels. I only actually ended up playing 3, like, to win. I won my first 3, which are what you're watching right now, and then I just played a little bit afterwards, and I continuously fought the stun decks. And so, I did get really lucky fighting against the fun and interesting decks. I mean, I fought a stun deck, but I shit on him, so it didn't really matter. It was just, like, really weird the amount of shit people were putting into this event just to, like, cheat out wins and things like that. Branded Fusion, effective Branded Fusion. They had a response here, so I knew they had an effect negation. Send the Sangha and the Albaz. Go to Albion. An Albion effect is going to get negated by an Imperm, which is fine. It's really not too big of an issue. It just means we're going to end on 1 less card, and we'll set the Infinite Impermanence. Which, I mean, shit, who cares, man? I'm just kind of crazy with it, man. Who knows? Labyrinth Archfiend, you piece of filth. Die a horrible death. Labyrinth Archfiend, set a normal trap. Starting Mirror Force. Okay. Set the Imperm, add the Magician Souls to hand. Magician Illusion of Chaos to send back. Didn't want to give them another draw, otherwise I would have used Magician Souls here to special summon and send the Kazejin, but no point in doing that. Battle phase, attack, destroy the Aluber. That's fine. That means Albion is protected from card effects, normal Dioneo. What the fuck is this person playing? I don't understand it. Link into Sarah, I guess? Trap Tricks, Labyrinth? Mirror Force? Who knows? Activate Garden? I still don't know. Illusion of Chaos return. I forgot that I put it at the top of my deck. Send Kazejin. Special summon him out. Nothing there. If we can draw into a Suijin, we'll be alright. But until we see a Suijin, we are in a bad position. Garden to normal summon Mantis. Mantis effect to add a Traptrix monster, which is going to add Dionea. Dionea is going to be normal summoned, or it could be normal summoned. That effect, let's Imperm the Labyrinth Archfiend. I saw it activated, but if you do, I always forget, because I don't play trap cards that would affect negate people, because I'm not a little bitch. It's unaffected by trap effects, and so once I flipped the card, I'm like, oh yeah, that doesn't work on Sarah, or any of the Xyz monsters. Fuck. Well, that returns it back to hand, and sets a different one. Imperm negates the Labyrinth Archfiend, so that way they can't attack over Albion. Whole Nightmare is set. What are you waiting for? Are you ready for this shit? Maxi, look what's in their hand. I don't understand why the fuck that didn't activate. That should have been priority. Your turn player priority. If a trap card is activated, except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. Chain 1 should have been Sarah. Chain 2 should have been Archfiend. Chain 3 should have been Maxi. That is how the fucking hand thing works, is it not? Am I wrong about that? I don't understand. How is it that he had 2 of conditional effects? I don't know the names for them because I don't fuck the guidebook. I'm not reading that shit. He had 2 effects that activate there, and I have an effect that activates. That is not like a conditional effect. This can just be activated. That 2 effects require things to happen, so those 2 effects should have happened in order. It should have been Sarah, then Archfiend, then Maxi should have been possible after they have activated their effects that had a conditional effect. Or trigger effects, whatever the fuck they're called. Also, I've never looked at the card art. Labyrinth Archfiend's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool card. Pudica! Ah, fuck. Set 1, Pudica banished Albion. Not what I wanted to see. You little shit. That's fine. We'll take a little bit of damage here. Hopefully don't die. Aluber is going to special summon and negate your effect. Get fucked on. They ran out of time. I love this event. I actually want this to be just a mode in Yu-Gi-Oh! In general. And then it needs, like, some nonsense, like, floods in it. Or it needs to remove, like, the nonsensical floods from it. So no Numerons, no, like, fucking floodgate cards or things like that. No OTK cards. No, like, stun decks could be allowed in it. And this would be a super fucking fun event. I really enjoyed playing this event. People were complaining like, we don't have time to read the cards. Don't read the fucking cards, dumbass. Just play the game. Do what you're doing. If your opponent has negates and shit, you're losing. Just play. It's 30 seconds. Who cares? It is 30 seconds of your life. You're gonna get that 30 seconds back in laughter by just doing dumb shit with this event. I had a great fucking time even after I finished my 3 duels. You could just keep playing, which was really fucking cool. I wasn't expecting that. But I fought a lot of stun decks, and I shit on a lot of them because wind and water just passed through most of them anyways. So with that being said, I understand this video is short. Thank you all so much for watching. Happy New Year, by the way. Hope you're all having a wonderful day, and if you haven't had a wonderful day, there is always the rest of your day. There's always tomorrow, the day after that, so on and so forth. Things don't get better unless you let them, so give yourself time and things will improve. I promise. I had a lot of fun with this event. I really do hope something like this happens. I hope we get more like game rule changing events, things like that, instead of just like, no synchros infusions, Xyz infusions, links only, darks and lights only, things like not like that, right? I wish we had like actual game rule. You could summon twice per turn. You can only have 3 cards in hand. You only get 1 monster zone and 1 spell and trap zone, right? Like that'd be a fucking interesting thing to see for an event. I don't know why Konami hasn't done things like that. Although that could be an interesting type of duel to do with the code. Maybe we should do that. Like 2 to 3 monster zones only. No extra deck type shit. That could be interesting. If you guys want to see that. If you guys want to see a duel with like 2 to 3 monster zones, 2 to 3 spell and trap zones, no extra deck monsters, period. Or maybe just extra deck monsters, something. So, I don't know. Maybe 1 extra deck monster can be on the field at a time. Something like that. Like per person. Let me know. I'll talk to Dakota about that, see if he's down. That's a good friend of mine. We'll see if I can get him to join us to record some videos with that, because that could be a pretty interesting and fun time to do. So that being said, I've already done this outro. Until next time, I will see you all then. Take care of yourselves, everybody. Bye-bye. Or as me and my friend Lou like to say, bye. Also, I'm going to do it just because I was talking about it the other day, and I missed saying it. Hee-ho! I've had a good time today. Today's been fun.